It is about 8:50 in the morning, and we have already been out to the property. However, we are.
Can't go.
We're gonna go now. We have gone out and done some shopping already for some paint because we needed some paint for our. So we're heading out to the property, and we got some paint for the bedroom and some trim color as well. So we've got that figured out. That is going to be before we move in, that will be completed as well. So we'll have the paint, we'll have the ceiling fan, we'll have all that good stuff in the bedroom prior to us moving in. So why are we doing it?
Yeah, why are we moving early even before it's...
So we initially, when we started this build, we wanted to complete everything before we moved into the house. The reason why we are moving in before that happens is the process of the paperwork and the permits and the changing of the land status and all of the government red tape that you have to jump through took way longer than anyone, including the people who do it all the time, expected. The realtor that we used, she was not expecting it to take so long. It actually took like 3 months longer than what we were expecting it to take. So it is what it is, and we are going on our vacation for an anniversary trip in about a month, and so we're not going to stop that. We're going to take a break from the build. The guys are going to take a break from the build.
It's been planned out that trip before we
before we started the build. But the guys will get a break. They'll get a vacation. They'll get to go up, work some short jobs back home, and be with their families. And we know a couple guys are actually going on a little family vacation because families are, individuals from the family are coming in from overseas or whatever, and they're going to make a trip out of it, which will be good for them. And we've already talked to all of them and let them know, when to be back and the whole 9 yards. So that is why we are planning on getting moved in earlier than expected. If you go back to our prior house build up north, you will see that we moved in. And when we moved in, we didn't have even a ceiling.
No ceiling.
We had no ceiling at all. So no paint. It was just bare concrete walls. And it took a while for us to even get it painted. And we painted the inside of that house. So this, even though the entire house won't be complete, we're going to have our bedroom, the closet, and the spare bathroom will be finished. So, or at least partially finished with a toilet and that kind of thing. So we will have the ability to use the toilet and that kind of thing. We will probably, take a camping bath or a camping shower like we have during hunting season. Which is fine. We're only going to be in the house around 9 days until we leave on our trip. So the guys are actually going to have their last day,
Wednesday?
2 or 3 days before we leave. And that will give us time to kind of wrap things up, get everything squared away with the dogs at the house and everything else. So Here in the next week and a half or so, we have a lot to do before we move in because I got to prep the dog run, and in order to prep the dog run, I need to do the drainage for the downspouts on the one side of the house. So that is going to happen probably this next week. I'm going to really, just one day, we're just going to just knock it out and get it done.
And you have the pipes for it.
I've already got the materials for it. So it's just a matter of getting it put together and digging out the drainage trench. It's basically going to be a French drain. So, and it's going to run out the back side of the property. So it will actually be a pretty good deal. Because when we were out here, when it was raining, those downspouts like filled up the dog run with water. So obviously we can't have that. So that's why we're going to do that. The dogs would love it. The dogs would love it. They would just have an awesome time in the mud.
Yeah.
But then we'd have to clean them. So we would not have an awesome time. So that's why that is going to happen. And then we're going to put down some gravel and stuff. So it's that is going to be our kind of goal for us individually to get completed. There's a lot of other stuff going on still. The kitchen should have the ceiling completed today, not paint or anything else, just the gypsum boards all up, which is going to be great, and that will be really nice. So, and we're going to have the patio seating area, whatever you want to call it, out front of the sliding glass poured. So we will have flooring out there today, or at least it's prepped today. Maybe poured on Monday. We'll see. And then I believe this coming week we are going to get all of the windows installed and get those put in. And those are all the pre-mades that we have purchased. So, and just a quick note on that, we have done both. Our windows up in our property up north that we put in, we went with a local window maker, and there's nothing wrong with them. They are not the tightest tolerances for a window. We had one window that if the typhoon came and the water would just pour in through the window. So the tolerances are really not there. But other than that, they're not terrible windows. They're not the best. So we were looking at that, and we believed that at the time that was probably the best option price-wise for us. After looking at and purchasing these other windows, it's actually not. I believe for the quality and the cost, and you can do the UPVC or the aluminum, either one, and they're roughly the same price. You can get the pre-made windows for less money. And one of the things that we've noticed down here is not many people have screens on their windows. I'm not sure why. There's plenty of mosquitoes and flies and bugs and everything else down here, but I'm sure that there's a lot of people that do have them, but where we're renting right now, I don't know of any around the area that has screens. We want screens because we want to be able to open up our windows. And these pre-made windows that we've purchased, they all have the screens. So that's a big bonus for us. So we don't have to add some additional money on for an extra screen frame and screen material and stuff. So those are going to be put in this coming week. So lots and lots of stuff happening.
Next week will be busier.
We have doors coming today, so you'll be able to see the exterior doors of the house. They are solid mahogany, very heavy. And we are going to send Boombai out with Ed to pick up the hinges for it. We want good heavy duty hinges, and Mumbai is going to pick those out so he can weld those onto the door jambs, and we can get the doors up before we move in. And of course, we'll update you throughout the day on the cistern and all the work that's happening around. There's a lot going on.
And the crazy dogs.
And the Parvo boys. So they were very excited this morning. They ate like horses, and they're just having a good time being in the room rather than being locked up in their little jails. So I don't blame them. So that's it for now. We'll be out at the property soon.
We're back here at the property. They are putting up the flat beam here for the para yan doon sa kwarto namin, ano. Thank you for the shed. The foreman, Kuya Richard, is here working on the steel, and Mang Larry is still there on the hole of the cistern, putting tiles. Let's go inside and check it. So they're prepping this, the front outdoor seating area. Butit 20 lang ang kulang. Eh buti nga't yun lang ang kulang. Sino ba yung Ay, dito lang? Sa hallway? Who's using the nail gun? I'm asking. I think it's there in the hallway. Crazy. Hello guys, welcome back. They already started sanding here. Kabiglang mahulog sa'yo lahat. Look, they already sanding. Oh, yeah. And then we ask our foreman to measure because we're planning on doing a 60 by 60 in here in our master. So we'll wait. And then the roof, Bombay said it's all done. Done. What? 20? Ilan pa? 22. Yes. Okay, kuya. Thank you.
We already got the title and the wall files for the other one.
Yes. So they are prepping the back.
Oh, Kuya, one other thing that I would like.
Pwede po matulog?
He said,
I'm sleeping.
can I sleep?
You better get a good night's sleep here coming up. All right, we're back, and the guys are going to start pouring the patio area, the seating area out here. So they've already prepped it, compacted it, and then they will start pouring here in a minute. The gypsum is done in the kitchen. We'll go up there and take a look at that here in a second. So this will be poured. That is already poured. So we need a we need you guys' opinion. So this is all going to be decking tile. It's a composite wood decking tile that is interlocking, and you basically just set it down on top of the existing deck. So this will be a concrete pad floor. Those will set on top of that and interlock, so you can, and it'll be sealed underneath. So if I ever needed to, I could pull it out. I could wash it down, scrub it down. It's going to be waterproofed. Everything else, the water will run over the decking tiles to the concrete that's waterproofed and off. This part over here, we are thinking about putting, for the dirty kitchen, we are thinking about putting just normal flooring tiles. I don't really want to do the decking tile because we're cooking and stuff over here. So if you guys have any good ideas for a good, what would look good. We're not into the real shiny tiles. Just give us some ideas what you guys think for a good look for an outdoor tile that's going to kind of match. Like I said, that's going to look, it's composite wood, so it's going to look kind of like real wood, but it's composite tile. So we'll go over here and we'll go in, check out the kitchen. We need a step here, but this is looking pretty good in here. Got all of this done, which is awesome. So you have the electrical coming down on either side. Those are going to be track lights. So those track lights are going to come down. We're going to have a row here. I think a row of 5 on one track here and another 5 over there. That will light up the kitchen area, dining room area, all of that. So in here we have all the paint stuff, but we also have the metal in here. I'm not sure when they're going to get the gypsum up in here, but we have the hookups for the light in here. There should be another one in here, but I think we can run it on the same line. So they're doing the back as well. So that's going to be poured today as well, which will be awesome. I'm going to start, not right now, but I'm going to start the drainage around the side, start drilling the holes in the pipe for that. They are doing the hallway with gypsum now. So hopefully they'll get that knocked out today as well.
Tonton's ready to...
Tauntaun's ready to rock and roll. So Tauntaun's getting ready to turn the stuff on. So that's going to get really dusty really fast. So we're getting out of there. So they're forming up the flat beam on the shed. So hopefully, I don't know whether we'll pour that today too or not. We'll see.
I don't know, but they said they will do this and the back first.
Yeah. That's going to be so nice to have. We have, if you noticed, we have a little drain that was put in. So if you look at our videos of our previous build up north, we had kind of a planter area where we set a bunch of stone and stuff like that along with some plants. Well, when it rained, it just filled up with water. So I went in and I did a drain out so that all the water that collected there would just go away. And it poured like a fire hose when it was raining really hard. So that's nice to have there. We should get all the exterior doors today. They are supposed to be delivered today. So hopefully that will happen today. And we've got the windows all waiting. So that's going to be it for right now. We will be back with another update here in a little while. All right, guys, we're back out at the property. It's a little bit after 3. Guys are taking a break. And yeah, it's 3:05. Got a couple loads of backfill. It's nice dirt. That's good. And then in here, got some updates. We got the ceiling in the hallway, so you can see where the wires come down. We're going to have lights there, lights here. So we're not making it into the master right now. They've been sanding in there. You can see it's still dusty in there. So they're working in there. We should have doors here pretty quick. They called, the delivery is on its way. So they've got the mix for the flooring out here. So we'll see them pour it here pretty soon. We'll get some good video for you guys to see that. And that will be really nice to, and the flooring is kind of, it's not really flooring. It is like a subflooring, because this is not going to be a final floor. So even out there, that's not going to be a final floor. So for everybody who's like, oh my gosh, it looks terrible. It's rough. It's not finished. This is just a rough floor, kind of a subfloor, like I said. So looks like they've formed up quite a bit of the flat beams out at the shed. So that's good. Once that happens and we are able to get a roof, temporary roof on top of that, our wooden shed will come down and all of our supplies and tools and everything else will go into the shed. And that's where that will be stored. So that is it for now. And we'll be back later and give you an update then.
Hi, doggos. You stay. No, you don't do that. You be a good boy. You be good boy. No. Bye-bye. No. No, you don't. You go down. They are pouring in the back. Let's go check it out. Mark is prepping the drain here. Have all the I don't know what you call that. It's not a tea. They're sanding here and pouring. The door is here. Ay, nasaan na si Ed? Saan ba? Saan ba ipapalagay, oh? Saan nyo ibababa yung isang panambak? Ah, dyan pa. We also have a backfill delivery. Busy, busy, busy. We have the doors delivered. It's here. It's too dusty in here now. So this is a, what size is this one? Mahogany. This is, I think this is an 80. This is 100. 100 mahogany. 80, 90, 100. This is the design, just simple design. It's too dusty because they're sanding. They are pouring.
Looks better than that dirt.
Kuya, tinatanong ni Kano, wala daw ba, hindi daw ba diretso yung biga hanggang dito sa poste na... Oo, hindi daw ba diretso yung biga nun?
Hindi pa kita po yan.
Apo.
Eh, baka po
Ah, hindi kaya.
ako po.
Ah, makakaano daw. Sige. Pero yung bubong nung kasi ang ganda na. Sige. Shout out to Mang Larry.
Where's Larry? Ayun na.
Oh.
Hello? Oh. Meron ka pa dyan eh. Pangibasa. Maganda talaga ng puti. Malinis.
They're done there in front, but they're mixing more because they wanna pour the beam here. That's what they're doing. Oh, I'm just saying they're mixing more for the beams.
All right, guys, welcome back to the property. It is 5:37. Day is almost done. They're going to pour some beams over the shed. So we'll start here. They poured the front area here. The front patio, I guess, is what we'll call it. Seating area, whatever. They poured it. So that is a done deal. That's good. This was poured yesterday. Dirty kitchen area. And we'll go around the back, first of all. In the back little deck area, patio area, whatever you want to call it, has been poured as well. So this is the little back area. Like we said before, the 3 condensers for air conditioners are going to be up there. So we will go into the house from the side, or you can get it here maybe. The pantry is complete with the gypsum board. Marlon is putting in an access panel in there so we can get up in there. So it's looking really good. So he's putting that in. Obviously the kitchen is all done with gypsum, and the hallway is all done with gypsum. So it is complete all the way down. So the only areas that do not have gypsum is the spare room, spare bedroom, and the spare bathroom. So that office is done, but we still need, so these 2 rooms here, and the great room, but that's going to be last because that's really high. And they'll have to go up. The Parvo boys are here. So we've got a lot of stuff going on. They're sanding in the master, so you can see they're covered in dust. So we're not even going to go in there because it's bad enough right out here. And you can see the shed. You can see the shed has got the forms on the top. They're doing the beam out there. So they're pouring it now. You'll see Boombye come walking over here. He's covered in dust too. He's been in the master sanding. So that's a fun job right there. So this is one of the deliveries we got today. These are our This is the front door. This is the back door. And then this is the side door going out to the dirty kitchen. These are all solid mahogany doors. They're not panel doors. They are really heavy doors. So we're gonna have the guys, once they get the paint and stuff up in there, we're gonna have them treat that one way or another. We'll get it treated because it is humid and stuff. So we'll get that done as quick as we can. That is our bedroom door, and then we have one more flush door to get for the bathroom. For right now, we have other doors still that we have to get, but for right now, that's what we're doing. So lots and lots of stuff going on. We'll go around the side of the house, give you a kind of an idea. So if you look up, you'll see the downspouts, and there's quite a few from the gutter. So we're going to run. I drilled holes in all of this pipe here. I'll do some more on Monday. And then we're going to get this set up on probably Monday to where all the rain coming through the gutters will go into the downspout, down into the French drain and out the back. And then I will slope this just a little bit into the French drain, so any water that collects here will run down in and go out as well. So one thing we're going to try and do fairly quickly that I would like to get in is finish the opening for the sliding glass door and get it in so it is out of the way. Everybody's walking in and out of the main door anyway, so we can have it up and just get that in so we don't have to worry about it being out here in the weather. And then we're going to start putting in probably the 60 by 60 windows first. They're smaller and easier to handle. Get used to doing it, and then we'll start putting in the bigger windows. We're going to wait for the master until they have paint, and then we'll put in the big window back there. So that is going to be our update for today, and we're going to end the video now. So as always, thanks for watching, and like the video if you like it, share it with everybody that you know, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't. As always, come back tomorrow and see. Well, it's Monday, but it'll be tomorrow. Come back and join us again and see how much more these guys can get accomplished. Thanks for watching.